Welcome back to the new video, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, that was one hell of a chapter, one hell of a live stream, and obviously, as always, things will change. But before we get into that part, guys, I do just want to start off this video with talking about a few things. The first thing on the agenda I want to push today is be sure to follow and support the artist for this video. Obviously, it's the legendary Hooks1. Hooks1 is a very amazing artist who has appeared many times on this channel. I know he appears a lot, but guys, at the end of the day, if you're an artist and you want me to shout out your videos or shout out your art, be sure to get in contact with me. You can contact me literally anywhere: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. At this point, if you look hard enough, I'm pretty sure you can find my phone number. Just text me and be like, hey Sammy, can you use my art for your thumbnail? And guys, as always, I will try my best to shout out and retweet your work to make sure you grow over on Twitter. With that being said, yo, that live stream was so fucking epic. Over 400 viewers. That is an all-time record. We have never, or I guess apart from the Jump Fest, the Black Clover live stream, we have never had over 330 people. Jump Fest live stream, that was a special event, so obviously I'm not going to count it. We set a brand new all-time record, 400 people in the live stream. Absolutely insane. Over 2,877 people checked it out. 400 of you stayed, and that was just insane. So guys, if you missed the live stream, be sure to be here again next week Sunday with the release of Black Clover Chapter 283. And with that being said, guys, we've now surpassed over 12,614 subscribers. Thank you all so much. And guys, even though we're growing at a very huge rate, I do want to point out over 63% of you who watch these videos are not subscribed. So guys, if you aren't subscribed, be sure to click that subscribe button for those daily content. We have some epic prediction videos coming in the near future, so look out for that. And with that being said, the next chapter of the Black Clover manga 283 arrives Sunday, February 21st, which is officially next week Sunday. So guys, be sure to be here. As always, the spoilers should be out on Wednesday, the 17th. The fan translation's out on the 19th. Obviously, this week's spoilers came out very late. We had to wait for the Korean scans on the 19th. It happens sometimes. It's unfortunate. But be sure to be here on the live stream. It was fucking epic. I'll see you then. And let's just jump straight into Black Clover Chapter 283. Will change things. Jumping straight into it. Holy shit. What an absolutely unbelievable chapter. Where do I even begin with how this chapter will affect the future of the Black Clover manga? Asta straight away, page 2, bangs out the brand new transformation, which you might notice is from Hooks1. Shout out to Hooks, the artist. But Asta bangs out this brand new transformation, which is officially the title of this week's chapter, which is Black Clover Chapter 282, Black Guardian. So we can conclude that this form with the Demon Slayer sword is officially titled Black Guardian. And yo, that is absolutely insane. In his Black Guardian form, Asta just blitzes the demon, literally slicing him in half, also slicing his hand in half. Shoutouts to those of you who were on the live stream. We actually noticed Asta slice the demon's hand in half. We didn't actually notice that in the fan translations. This is why you should always read and support the official translations of the Black Clover manga. Obviously, it all ended with Asta heading to the Spade Kingdom with Grimoire. Very sad, almost crying. The fact that Noct is in trouble. Obviously, we'll leave what's gonna happen next for the prediction video. This video is about how this chapter has changed things in regards to the future of the Black Clover manga. The first off, let's start off with Asta. This transformation is titled Black Guardian. Obviously, that is the title for this chapter, so we can conclude that Black Guardian is the name of his transformation. But Asta only uses the Demon Slayer sword in this mode. So far we've seen. Now obviously he can use the Demon Dweller, Demon Destroyer, or Demon Slasher sword in this form. We still do not know. but we've come to the conclusion, or to a theory, that Black Guardian is the name of his Devil Union form with the Demon Slayer sword, which means it might be possible for Asta to have other Devil Union transformations with his other swords. Now, in the live stream, we were discussing what these other names could be. One of my favorite ones I saw was, for the Demon Slasher sword, the Japanese katana, Black Samurai. Or I also saw Black Ronin. These are some epic names, but it is actually a pretty interesting theory, because if you know, technically now has two transformations with Spirit of Boris, and obviously Spirit of Boris gives him an halberd, Spirit of Zephyr gives him a two-handed sword. If Devil Union is Asta's only transformation, it's going to be a little lackluster, because theoretically there is no more reason for Asta to go in his black form. From this point onwards, Asta will most likely never go in his black form ever again, because what is the point of tiring yourself out, wearing yourself out, and going into a half-ass transformation when you have Devil Union, a fucking, like, literally legendary, amazing transformation? So if this was his only Devil Union transformation for the rest of the show, it wouldn't make sense. So there is a high chance that Asta is going to get more transformations based on his other swords. Now, obviously, he's got the Demon Duelist sword and the Demon Destroyer sword. I saw someone say Black Devourer for the Demon Dweller sword, because obviously the Demon Dweller absorbs mana and is able to, like, cast mana out. The same with anti-magic. That's why Asta is able to use Black Slash. So Black Devourer honestly sounds so fucking epic. Black Devourer, imagine. I'm interested to see if he does get other transformations. But obviously, one thing I want to point out this chapter, a lot of people straight away have said, Sami, this chapter changes everything. Asta is now stronger than Mereoleona. Asta is now stronger than Prince Lumiere, Silver, Million, Clover. No. Hold up. If you're in the live stream, you would already know where I'm going with this. But this panel was shown. The Ancient Demon is an enormous mass of supercharged magic. It repels all spells in existence. Julius says the demon is enormous mass of supercharged magic, and it repels all spells in existence. Yuki Tabata placed this panel in chapter 282 to save power scaling. It pretty much translates to the demon Mereoleona is fighting, the demon Lumiere was fighting. These demons are constantly repelling spells back to Mereoleona, back to Lumiere. Like, if something is repelling it, then how are you damaging it? And with that, Lumiere was still able to kill Licht. Mereoleona right now is still able to damage this demon, even though it is constantly repelling spells, which means spells should be theoretically useless against it. But Mereoleona and Lumiere are just so strong that it is completely, like, ignoring the repel effects of the demon. I feel like this panel saves Black Clover's power scaling, because if Mereoleona can do it, then most likely some of the other captains can possibly do it. Fuegoleon in Spirit Dive, Nozel probably, Dorothy's Dream Magic. I mean, Arcane Magic can always also affect demons, but this also allows Stage 0 mages, for example Mereoleona, to still be able to damage these demons. Obviously, I don't think Mereoleona can kill devils, but devils and demons are very, very different. You guys do have to know devils and demons are very different from each other. Devils have, can think for themselves, can talk for themselves, and as far as we know, demons are different. Demons are, for example, the ones that came out of the underworld, and for example, the one Asta is fighting. Devils are Lilith, Nahama, Libe, Astaroth, if we ever get Astaroth, Megicula, and Lucifero. Moving on from this point, I want to talk about this scene. Asta tells Damnatio, Magic Parliament guy, watch me. Bro, this honestly gives me Endeavor vibes from My Hero Academia when he told the whole crowd, just watch me. And I absolutely love that Tabata included it in this chapter. And it honestly is amazing. With this right here, that should have cleared. This should theoretically have cleared Asta's name. Using the power of Libe and with a devil, Asta is able to save the Clover Kingdom from near and utter annihilation. This would obviously clear his name with Damnatio. If Damnatio is still going to want to execute Asta after this arc, okay, I can make a video saying, yes, guys, I was wrong. Damnatio is evil. But Damnatio is not evil. He is misunderstood. And Damnatio now has no reason to have Asta on trial. Every citizen in the Clover Kingdom just became a witness. Julius became a witness. Damnatio himself just became a witness. And the more important ones, Solid and Nebra, who are royalty, although they're absolute cocks, just became a witness. Asta saved the Clover Kingdom. Asta, after this arc, is able to once again level up, and I really hope Asta is going to reach the captain, or the rank of vice captain of the Black Bulls. Obviously, I want him to catch up to Yuno in this arc was introduced as vice captain. I'm still so sad that Asta was unable to level up. Obviously, this was explained in the anime canon episode, is because Asta is literally on trial for execution. Now, going into one other thing, this changes. Obviously, now Asta is able to level up after this arc. For him to reach the rank of vice captain, what would happen with Noct? Now, obviously, there's two different theories for this. One is in Black Clover chapter 280, Noct told Plumede, die with me. But I really don't think Noct is going to die. Noct is one of the fan favorite characters, and he is honestly blowing up in popularity. Now, we talked about this during the live stream, and it's probably going to be the last thing I mentioned in this video, but I believe Noct was introduced for Yami. Now, obviously, Yami death likes have been very huge. This arc, Yami death likes have been very huge. We still don't know if Yami is going to die or not, but one thing I want to point out is that Noct told everybody present that if the tree was to be destroyed, William and Yami would die. But one person Noct didn't tell this to was Asta. The fact that Noct left this information out to Asta, I think tells us that in the near future, Noct is going to get Asta to cut the tree, and without Asta knowing, Yami is going to die. Now, obviously, Noct wants to take the blame for himself, because he doesn't want Asta to live with this regret. Now, following Yami's death, Noct would most likely become captain. This would mean Asta would be able to rank to vice captain, catching up with Yuno. But we'll leave that for an entirely different video. This chapter was honestly amazing. Asta's power level has skyrocketed. I am interested to see if the 5 minutes he's able to transform is only 5 minutes per day or 5 minutes like each transformation. Because remember, in his black form, the first time he was able to go in his black form, he was only able to go in his black form, I think it was twice per day, and now he's able to go in his union mode for 5 minutes. So is that 5 minutes a day, or is that 5 minutes per transformation? Is that 5 minutes times 2 for his black form he was able to? How does this work? So I am interested to see how Tabata continues to fix the power scaling in this chapter. And one final thing I want to notice on is Asta's Grimoire. A lot of you have noticed that Asta's Grimoire in the recent arcs, and especially this chapter, has started to look more clean. In chapter 1, Asta's Grimoire was basically invisible. You could not see Asta's Grimoire at all, especially the 5-leaf clover on Asta's Grimoire, as you can see in this panel here. But in Black Clover chapter 282, the 5-leaf are now visible on Asta's Grimoire. It seems like as the series has progressed, Asta's Grimoire has become more visible. What does this mean? Who knows? But it will definitely change things in Black Clover chapter 283 and beyond. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. My name is Yami, as always. Peace.